Hey everybody, I'm Natalie Niederhauser. I've loved the opportunity to be able to be involved with Delphinium. If you know teenagers, they live by their Snapchat, their Twitter, TikTok. It's the memes, it's color, everything's so quick and colorful. And I feel like to keep their attention sometimes is hard. Canvas, it's just not exciting. When they initially pull up their course, what do they see? And how do you get them excited right out the gate? And so one thing I have loved about Delphinium is first and foremost the homepage. For me, it's been so fun to have the color. That has been a huge part of our love for Delphinium and just being able to have them instantly be excited for our course just by that initial homepage. The next thing, especially as a math teacher, I love some data. Data is my favorite, right? And so one thing that we've loved about Delphinium is the control tower. We can access this from our homepage and it has so many different elements. One element is our grade screen. The coolest part about this grade screen is I can see with color my students' progress, see their points, their percentages. I love even just the little emoji type things off to the side to tell me where a student is very quickly and with color. The next part of it is the stats. It gives me all this information about where my students are. I can go to an assignment and see who's struggling and what percentage of my students are struggling to then give me a quick and easy way to say, hey, I need to go back to that. That's something that they either majority of my students didn't understand. I need to go back and maybe do a reteach, or maybe I see something that kids are doing really well at, and that's something that I can push through a little bit quicker in the years coming. That's huge. I mean, when I'm planning my day-to-day, I want that data quick and I want it accessible. It's so nice that I can go and I can filter on our grades tab just to my failing students. I can communicate with them in a way that is personalized and gives me the option to show them, hey, this is where you're at. Give them just a quick message. I can filter to my students that are in the 90s and above. And I feel like a lot of the times there's so much focus on, hey, this kid's failing, I need to reach out to them. But this gives me an opportunity to celebrate my students that are doing well too. So for me personally, like I think about this as a parent, I want to hear about when my student's doing well. So it has been so nice. And on top of that, we can also include the parents in on those messages so they know, hey, you are doing great, and remind them to celebrate their student or their child. The message center is another part of the control tower. It's so fun. I love putting emojis in my messages. It makes it so much more fun. That's the day and age we live in, is emojis, memes, GIFs, all of that. And I love that. It's so slick and easy to use too. Writing these messages, it allows us to even send out progress reports. We can schedule messages. Maybe it's midterm and we want to reach out to students and remind them. For me personally, it saves me so much time in my communication and allows me more time to work with my students one-on-one. Because of the ease of Delphinium and allowing me to communicate and personalize my communication to my students, it's given me so much more opportunity to work one-on-one with my students, which is what I would like, right? That's why I went into teaching. I want to work with these kids. I want to help them feel successful. And so this has saved most of my Saturday nights. We still have to work a couple of those, but it's been so much help to me and all of the high school teachers at Davis Connect.
Hi everyone, I'm Tiffany Dance, one of the instructional coaches at Davis Connect. We all know that timely, positive reinforcement is best practice, but that can be tricky, time-consuming, and difficult to streamline, especially when you are in a virtual setting and unable to give quick stickers or smiley face stamps as you walk the room. I'm excited to share how Delphinium has been a game changer for our elementary teachers and students. One of the key features that has transformed our classrooms is the gamification and rewards. These rewards help encourage students to reach higher achievements while encouraging personal responsibility. Our students absolutely love the interactive elements where they earn points to enhance their avatars and unlock prize boxes. The little purple avatar you see there belongs to one of our cute students. She created it by earning points, and the points are given for completing their assignments, and more points are given if they do well on their assignments. We have had students redo a quiz that they did poorly on to earn more points so they could just earn googly eyes for their avatar. And the teachers love the points and rewards because it's done for them, and that's one more thing that's just taken off of their plate so they can focus elsewhere. Building that motivation in young students can be challenging, but Delphinium has made it easier for our teachers. Even though it has been great for our virtual setting, it would be great in a brick and mortar classroom as well, where personalized company-based learning is The important focus. Delphinium isn't just about points, it's also about fostering that motivation and watching students eagerly participate, striving to climb that leaderboard. The interactive prize boxes have been a huge motivation for students. They get so excited to unlock the next box. There's a prize for all types of learners. For see the fireworks, and there's dinosaurs that growl. The enthusiasm generated by the system has translated into increased engagement and work completion. This is an exciting achievement considering how challenging, like I said, that it can be to instill motivation in young learners, but Delphinium has made it accessible with minimal effort on the part of our teachers.